hid every bruise and showed every scar. Hope as its proof, your hand in mine, saying life is a beautiful, crazy design. And time seemed to say, forget the world and its way. And here I just wanna stay. Amazing day, amazing day. Sat on a roof, named every star, and you showed me a place where it can be who you are. And the view, the whole Milky Way, in your eyes, it drifted away. And in your arms, I just wanna sway. Amazing day, amazing day, amazing day, amazing day.
Dangerous plan, just this time. A stranger's hand clutched in mine. I'll take this chance, so call me mine. I've been waiting all my life. Please don't scar this young heart. Just take my hand. I was made for loving you, even though we may be hopeless hearts just passing through. Every bone screaming, I don't know what we should do. All I know is, darling, I was made for loving you.
Hold me close through the night. Don't let me go. I'll be alright. Touch my soul and hold it tight. I've been waiting all my life. I won't scar your young heart. Just take my hand. 'Cause I was made for loving you, even though we may be hopeless hearts just passing through.
Every bone screaming,
I don't know what we should do.
all I know is, darling, I was made for loving you.
Please
Don't go.
Good evening, all. Buenas noches. As we begin this marriage ceremony, I would like to thank Cadia and Sean for asking me to join with them and with you, most importantly with you, in sharing this special occasion together. And we know that what the two of you begin tonight will be a lifelong relationship between two caring people. And so we are with you this evening to witness your marriage. This is a most memorable and happy occasion for you. Your friends and relatives are here to share in the joy of this important time of your lives. From this day onward, the two of you will be closer together than ever before. Your love, of course, will bind you. But at the same time, as we read in the prophet, your love should also give you the strength to stand apart. Let there be spaces in your togetherness. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from the same cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance and be joyous, but let each of you be alone, even as the strings of a viola are alone, although they quiver with the same music. Each marriage is different because each party to the marriage is an individual. Each brings to the marriage certain gifts, certain talents. And each day you will learn from each other and grow together. Although there is no magic formula that we can give you for a successful marriage, us old folks know some of the ingredients. Use them properly and wisely, and you will have what we all wish for you: a happy, successful, fruitful life together. Each of you must have respect for the other. You must learn to understand each other's feelings, not always easy. This seems often to be mysterious, and you must work at it. And I know that Sean is smiling. Have the patience to hear each other out, the charity to accept a different viewpoint, and the faith to trust one another. But above all, you must have love for one another, a special kind of love, the kind of love that we read about in a short passage from the Corinthians. I trust these words, which I have always found inspiring, will convey a special message to you and to all of us today. If I have the eloquence of men or of angels, but speak without love, I am simply a gong booming or a cymbal clashing. If I know everything, but am without love, I am nothing at all. Love is always patient. It is never jealous. Love is never boastful or conceited. It is never rude or selfish, but delights. It does not take offense, and it is not resentful. Love takes no pleasure in other people's mistakes, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes. Love does not come to an end. There are many virtues, but the greatest of all is love. There's a catch. Love and happiness do not come automatically. It takes hard work and dedication. Someone once said, "I will reveal to you a potion without medicine, without herbs, without magic. If you want to be loved, then love." Sean and Cadia, on behalf of your family and friends, and on behalf of all those who are present with you on this most important day of your lives, we wish for you the love and happiness you so much deserve and a lifetime of a healthy, happy marriage. May each day in your new life together find you more and more in love, if that is possible. As you continue to grow as individuals, let your commitment to one another continue to grow each day. May you walk through life together as each other's best friend. May your love fill your hearts, warm your thoughts, and light your dreams. May you find joy in all the plans that you will share as husband and wife. May you always be able to talk things over, to confide, most importantly, to laugh with each other, to share each other's tears, and to enjoy life together. And may your home always be filled with love and harmony. And so, as we prepare for the marriage vows, permit me to explain that Sean and Cadia have prepared their own vows. For this so important moment, each has chosen their own special words to express publicly their commitment to one another and to their new life together. What? Sean. Please face each other. Sean, you may proceed.
A very soft voice. I apologize. You came prepared. Testing. Cadia. I cannot help but think of how truly lucky I am to stand here today, confessing my love for you, which should be no surprise to anyone sitting here, since all I do is smile and light up when you walk into the room or when brought up in conversation. Well, now they're all here on this special day to listen to me commit my life to you. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I am so honored to be that one person to make sure that happens. From the moment I met you, our relationship has grown into something so special that only few will experience. After these 2.5 years with me in Connecticut and you in Cleveland, I will never forget how much it hurt to say goodbye every time I left you. Always wishing I could give you one more hug, one more kiss, and one more I love you. Now that's all over. Now I get to always hold you when you cry and kiss you when you smile. And even my good morning texts will be in person, which also means no more delays to my excessive sleeping. Liana Arcadia, I vow to always choose you, to honor you, to support you in all your endeavors, and be the man who will always be in your corner. I vow to love you with every part of who I am, from today and every day for the rest of our lives. I will always cherish, our journey together, and I cannot wait to see where our next steps in life will take us. Te amo muchísimo.
Oh my God, people are clapping.
Oh, thank you.
Sean, when we first met, I never imagined a world where we'd be standing here today and now, and I cannot imagine any different reality. I cannot wait for forever with you. You are the kindest person with the biggest heart, and I am blessed to call you mine. You are always thinking of others and putting your best self forward. As we have grown in our relationship, I have really grown as a person. You continually challenge me and make me the best version of myself, and I hope that never changes, and that I can do the same for you. Sean, today I promise you this. I will love you wholly without hesitation. For you are the one that my heart loves. It is you who has shown the most patience and care for perhaps the most impatient person in the world, me. And it is you that makes my spirit glow. It is you who has always supported my goals and dreams, and I promise to support yours as well. I love that we can be 100% ourselves with each other in every single way. You let me be me, and because of that, I promise to go to the movies with you. I hate going to the movies. Support you in your deep and undying love for all things Harry Potter, and to buy vineyard vines for every occasion. You really are all I could have asked for. In a lifelong partner, and in front of everyone we love, I vow I will cherish you, I will love you, and I will choose you every single day, sweetie.
I can't believe I held you as a baby. And look at you now. Before the exchange of rings, might I say, we all know that a ring on the third finger left hand tells the world that a person is married. But the exchange of rings is a deeper significance. Marriage is a giving-receiving relationship. The use of a ring for the bride and one for the groom symbolizes that each is giving to the other and each is receiving from the other their love and fidelity for the rest of their lives. And that's what marriage is all about, a giving and receiving relationship between husband and wife. So when life tests you, and it will, glance at your ring, see it not as a piece of jewelry, but as a real symbol of what you have promised each other today. We have rings. This is Sean's. All right, give it to Sean. All right. Face each other, please. Sean, please place a ring on Cadia's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a pledge of my love
as a pledge of my love
and as a symbol of our unity.
and a symbol of our unity.
All right, finish the job. Cadia, please place your ring on Sean's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a pledge of my love
as a pledge of my love
and as the symbol
and as a symbol
of our unity.
of our unity.
You get one too. Cadia and Sean, in expressing your private affirmations before us this evening, you have joined yourselves together. You now face the prospect of a richer future in a loving marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, for as much as Sean and Cadia have consented to be joined together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company by pledging their love and fidelity each to the other, by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce Cadia and Sean to be husband and wife, and you may kiss the groom. I am pleased to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Whalen. Please turn and face your loved ones. Ladies and gentlemen, your work is not done. I entrust them to your care.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. And you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't...
First up, we'll have parents of the bride, Lorraine and Ken.
Bring the beat in. Honey, honey, I can see.
Next up, we'll have parents of the groom, Gene and Tom.
Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun whenever you're near.
Now for the bridal party. First up, we'll have Jillian escorting Madeline.
Now everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear. But I know
Next up, we'll have Sarah escorted by Pat.
nothing's perfect, but it's perfect after fighting through my tears. And finally you put me back.
Third on deck, we have Donato and Yang.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see.
Next up, we'll have Ken escorting Noel.
You're the one that keeps me up. You're the one I can always call
Next up, we have Patrick escorting Natalie. Next up, give it up for Tom escorting Gurneet. And last but not least, give it up for Kevin escorting Lena. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet. As I have the pleasure for the second time this evening to present to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Wayland.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Lena, Cadia's younger sister and maid of honor. It's nice to see everyone here. So growing up, I wanted to be exactly like you, Boo. I basically forced you and all of your friends to hang out with me because you were and you continue to be my favorite person. Mommy always jokes that the day I was born, you claimed me as your own, and I always wanted to be around you. When people are around you, you make them feel so special. You are one of my favorite people to talk to because when I do, you aren't just listening to what people say, you're really hearing what they mean. You can take what someone says and help them understand how they really feel, or a perspective they may not have considered. You are just so special, and you've always surrounded yourself with the best of people. My trend of wanting to meet and hang out with all of your friends didn't end in high school or even in college. Whenever I visited you at John Carroll, I always wanted to meet your friends and see who you were spending all of your time away from me with. And that was where I first met Sean. Sean, you were just Cadia's friend from Arupe, and my first clear memory of you, we were all standing in the atrium outside of the bookstore at John Carroll, and you were just so shocked at some of what Cadia and I were saying to each other, which I know still happens to this day, but I can tell you become mostly immune. But I honestly just remember that you struck me as one of the most genuine people, and I wasn't surprised that you two were such good friends. We met and interacted a few more times, and each time I was left with the same impression. Because of that lasting impression, when Cadia called me in a panic after finding out that you had feelings for her, and she could not cope, all I said on the phone was, marry him, and I kept repeating it over and over because my all-time favorite person deserves someone kind and genuine and sometimes kind of funny. Since Cadia and Sean got together, I've seen an even better version of my almost perfect sister. Together, they have grown into amazing people than they already were. They challenge each other in the best ways and just have such a genuine love for each other that is honestly so lovely to see. So, to Cadia and Sean, two of my most favorite people, thank you for allowing us, me, and everyone in this room to be a part of your love. It's really an honor to see. So, to Cadia and Sean, thanks.
Hello, everyone. For those who don't know us, we are Sean's brothers, Kevin and Tom. As Sean's best men, we wanted to give you a short glimpse into what it was like growing up with a middle child. We wanted to keep it short, so we decided one dissertation instead of two would be better.
For those of you who know the Whalen brothers at all, you know that we love Harry Potter. We know the books and the movies by heart. But out of all of us, Sean may be the most obsessed. So obsessed, in fact, that he fell for one of the greatest Harry Potter pranks of all time. In the first Harry Potter book, Harry receives a letter addressed to Harry Potter, the cupboard under the stairs, 4 Privet Drive. In the envelope were 2 letters. One telling him that he was accepted to Hogwarts, and one telling him what wizard supplies he needed. So, in big brother fashion, when Sean was about 11, the time when you're supposed to be accepted to Hogwarts, I typed out both letters exactly like the book. Oh, there's more. And so, for example, the acceptance letter read, "Dear Mr. Sean Whalen, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Please find enclosed a list of all necessary books and equipment. Yours sincerely, Professor McGonagall." And knowing Sean and Kevin's room was always a mess, I addressed the envelope to Mr. Sean Whalen, the dirty room in the back, 98 Milford Street, Buffalo, New York. And the best part was that I think it took Sean about 2 or 3 hours to realize that he, in fact, was not actually going to Hogwarts. And he cried a little.
He cried a lot. Growing up with Sean was actually pretty easy. It was me that was the messy one. We shared a room together from the time I was born until we moved out of 98 Milford when Sean was in 8th grade. We walked to St. Thomas together. We were constantly late due to a certain queen down the street. We shared the majority of our high school days together. You also had my back telling me all the ins and outs of all the teachers you had freshman year, letting me know what teachers slept through quizzes and tests, Mr. Wanzer, or by giving me all his notes, packets, homework, quizzes, and tests for Mr. Zacharid's bio class. Yes, if you know Sean, you know that he still has every paper, test, and notes from every class he's taken in high school kept in his closet. With all that, I still ended up with a 98 in bio that year.
Whether you've known Sean for 20 years or met him yesterday, you know that he has a huge heart. The selflessness, the care, and the love he shows to everyone he meets is contagious. He truly is a man for others. But I really didn't know how much until he came to work at Canisius with me. After college, Sean joined the Alumni Volunteer Corps at Canisius, where you give a year of service to the school. He was able to teach Spanish and work in campus ministry. And whether he was teaching students to conjugate verbs in Spanish class or help students get in touch with themselves and their relationship with God on a retreat, he was doing it out of selfless love. Sean, I valued that year so much. We got so much closer, and I truly saw how great of a teacher you were going to be. And today, I know the students at Fairfield Prep are becoming true men for others because of your guidance.
Sean and Cadia met at John Carroll University. And while she may not remember, I certainly remember meeting Cadia in the hallway at Murphy. Sean said, "This is Cadia." I replied with, "Beautiful name and love your hair." Even though they never dated in college, Sean was always giddy when it came to Cadia. At their graduation, he made it clear to me and my mom that he had to get a picture with Cadia. I just gave my mom a look, and here we are. I am truly blessed to be the youngest in our family because I have 2 big brothers to look up to and always be there for me. Sean, you are truly my best friend. Almost did it. And our relationship is something I hold near and dear to my heart. I will always love you, big brother.
Cadia, Sean has loved you for a very long time. You've always been there for him, and I know that you will in the future. The way you laugh together, have fun together, post on Instagram together, and most importantly, the way you love each other. It makes such a great couple to emulate. Cadia, you are as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside, and there's no one in the world who makes Sean happier.
To Cadia, my new sister, you are beautiful. No crying in baseball. You are beautiful, intelligent, and witty. I told this to Cadia once before, and I wanted everyone here to know. Cadia, you brighten my brother's soul. And for that, I will always keep you close to my heart. I love you, Cadia. Welcome to the family. To Cadia and Sean, we love you both.
So you have no idea how lucky you are, because I had some words that I wrote down and I lost them, okay? Which Cadia will be the first one to tell you, and what else is new, okay? But we, on behalf of the Vega, Delgado, Andino, Malave, Wiley, and Mann family, welcome you here as we expand our family to include the Whalens and the Beebe family. We are so delighted that you're here, because there's a lot that can be said, and I cannot top what this generation has said, so I'm not even going to try. But I will tell you that all of us who have children or have something or someone that we love know what it's like when we come across and we meet that person or they are born. There are portals that are open and gateways that are undescribable. There are parts of us that come out into the world that we didn't know we had. The courage, the loyalty, the adventure, the sense of strength. And that's what I see when I see Cadia, and now when I see Cadia and Sean together. So we are absolutely delighted to expand like this, the family. But I want you to think one moment about your story, because that's why you're here. Whether you're from North Carolina, Oklahoma, Buffalo, California, Mexico, Westlake, or right down the street in Chagrin Falls or Wade Hill, you have a story. And your story is their story. So in the names of your story, and on behalf of Jean and me and the dads, we want you to think about that story, raise your glass, and say happiness, wealth, always, right? Okay? And much love. Cheers. See you on the dance floor.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on the balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know.
Baby, it's been a long day, baby. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here to clear my mind all the time. And baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. To please me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Baby, come a long way, baby. You know I hope and I pray that you believe me when I say this love will never fade away. Oh,
promising like the spring to walk on out the door. Hearts are strong and our hearts are kind. Let me tell you just exactly what's on my mind. You are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. You are the best.
Tooraloo-raloo-ra, tooraloo-ra-lie, tooraloo-raloo-ra. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooraloo-raloo-ra. Tooraloo-ra-lie, tooraloo-ra-loo-ra. That's an Irish lullaby. Over in Killarney, many years ago, my mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low. Just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way, and I'd give.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain, and in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero. some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, we're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling, you